So I'm going to teach you about making homework plans. Pretty much it's planning, right? Before, like, there's another routine that I want you to follow is Sunday night is when you plan your week ahead. I want you to take that time off, like either like 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. Sorry. Or on a Sunday afternoon, right? I want you to open up most of the teachers put everything well in advance, right? Well in advance. They are quite organized as to what's coming up this week, right? Is there a test that is there that you need to study? Is there a project that you need to deliver? Right? Is there a presentation? If it's English, is there an essay that needs to be done? Like in high school, most of your homeworks are well scheduled. It's just some offhand pop-up quizzes and other things that teachers spring into you. But other than that, it's mostly long-term. I'm sorry, not long-term. It's well drawn out. And that is the kind of planning that I want you to sort of implement. Like sit down and look over it. Like just like planning ahead in the week is going to make you very productive, and it's going to have a significant impact on good grades and your performance. And you're going to be much happier, right? So yes, it's a rat race. We have to get into the best college and everything, but mental health and your happiness is critical as well, right? So by spending some time planning on Sunday, you are going to overcome overwhelm and resistance. Got it? So without further ado, let's get started with making homework plans. Some of the motivation strategies, what's getting in the way of getting it done, right? Making homework plans is important. So everything that I'm going to teach you it goes back to our foundational executive functioning skills, right? Like to do a homework, we just think that it is just one kind of skill that's involved in one activity. No, this is what my mentor Peg Dawson teaches, that it's layered. You need different executive functioning skills to do homeworks, like task initiation, right? For example, like I mentioned, like on Sunday, if you have to plan or start doing your homework, you have to do it. So that's task initiation. Then there's sustained attention. You need focus, right? You need focus to complete your homework. Planning is important. That's like the first step. Even it comes even before sustained attention. Time management. I want you to like also commit what time and when you're going to do it. And metacognition, which is like questioning yourself. Did I get it right? How can I improve? Right? How can I do better? Like constantly keep asking yourself, how can I get better? That's enough. That one question is enough. You are good, but how can we get better? That's one question that I want you to ask yourself. You might not have the answer then and there, but that question will linger. And you will find an answer. It will gnaw you, GNAW, gnaw, or what do you pronounce it as? And it will come. And that is metacognition. So these are the executive functioning skills that are involved in homework. Okay. So, of course, writing down assignments, like whatever your teacher gives, like please have all your notes and everything, like a planner. Like if you're taking a planner to school, like you can write it down. Like writing it down, right? Don't put it off. Like writing it down is half the battle, right? So write down everything. I still write down everything, and I'm going to teach you effective notes taking as well. There's a Cornell way of notes taking. I'll teach you that. which is so that, I mean, it's like I'm like that. I just want to write down everything, but that's a way of taking notes that's super effective. That one day before the test, if you just look over your notes, you will be able to like sort of revise the whole thing. That's how effective I'll teach you. It's called Cornell way of notes taking. Okay, and make sure you have all the materials that are needed for homework. I'm not just talking about like a ruler or a pencil or a calculator. Do you have to go into YouTube, or do you need to do research to do the homework? Right? Does it involve like watching something or reading a specific book to do the homework? So you make sure that you're aware of what is it that it takes to complete the homework. What is needed for the homework. It's like just ingredients. Gather all the ingredients. Got to keep it ready so that you don't go about scrambling in the last minute, right? And also determine whether you will need help. Is there a specific step that you're not familiar with, or you will need additional help? It's also very important to like make note of that. I'm just giving you in an overall kind of sense of doing it, then I will get deeper. Right. And I also profess group studying. Sometimes isolation, it hurts you. But if you do it as a group, it's more motivating. And this is something that I learned in one of my coaching programs, which is called a 12-week year. Means they don't want you to plan for the whole year. They want you to imagine the year as being 12 weeks. And in that course of 12 weeks, they insist that you have an accountability partner. Got it? So I want you to have an accountability partner like among your friends or somebody, so that it is not that isolating or overwhelming if you're doing it together, right? We're not going to cheat. I'm not saying you copy the homework or anything like studying for tests or learning a concept. I highly recommend doing group studies. Okay, that is there, and who will help you if that is the help, or you want to take help of your parents. Sometimes parents are also good, or you need your tutor, or you need additional help for that. Please make sure that it's noted down. There is a single step that you don't understand in the assignment. Please go ask your teacher themselves, right? And next is estimation. How much time are you going to take for that? Like break it down into the steps, right? And how much time is each step going to take? Like, or is it like a multi-day homework? You're writing an essay, right? It's always good to create an outline. I also have strategies for writing essays. Which I have so many strategies. I just wish I had enough time to teach you all of them. Got it? So if you're going to write an essay, you just don't start writing an essay, right? You create an outline, right? And okay, I need to do research in a specific thing. If I need to do that, I need to complete this homework, right? So you need to make sure, okay, how much time is that going to take? Right? If you just sit without planning a night before submission of your homework, you're not going to produce quality work. Like any quality work, you will get that output only if you spend the time and attention and the concentration. Got it? So that's something that I want you to be committed with. Okay. Then write down when to start the assignment. Like in high school, most of the time it's like due like next week or something, right? If you don't start planning them, then it's going to come back and hurt you. So write down when you want to start doing that. Like make a note of what day you're going to assign it, right? So then it helps. Sometimes adjust the plan. Like I'm not saying that you have to follow the plan to the T. Right? Your plan has got to be nimble, right? Nimble and flexible, that you've got to change your course of action also. Make the plan flexible enough that you can accommodate, and then follow the plan that's created. That is something at a very high level that I mentioned. I do have templates for breaking down homeworks and everything that I can certainly share. Okay, so anyone has any question?